See you later. Hi, Jack. You gonna shake my hand? Settle my case.
Bar run. Without her, I would never, ever have done half of what I have done. So I'm going to pass the mic to my lovely wife.
I'd like Steve. I am not a public thank everybody. You've done a lot in the village community only because of the help people. Thank you.
Tomasz, pani Springowska, dziękuję za wszystko, ciepłe ludzie, żeby pani zrobiła wszystko, co może zrobić i co już zrobiła. Thank you very much for what you have done and for what you are going to do for this city of Lorraine.
You guys have blazed a trail for us to all follow in your footsteps. I remember your public service to our community, and you continue with the veterans and the other community. Thank you for everything you do, both of you.
Sorry about that.
Item 4, correspondence and communications from the mayor.
There's none.
Mayor, any comments?
So I just wanted to make a couple comments. Number one, I had the privilege and honor to go over to Lorain County Community College last week and see the graduation of the police academy. There were 16 graduates, and 5 of those graduates are going to be coming to the Lorain Police Department. So, the overwhelming number of police candidates that graduated are coming to Lorain, which I think is a great thing. The president of the class was a Lorain student who was elected by the members of his class to be the president, and the person that got the highest score on their physical fitness test is going to be a Lorain police officer. So I think we should be proud that we're getting 5 new officers from the police academy for our Lorain Police Department. You know, we've been working with the governor's office to address crime, violent crime, youth crime in our community, and they've been providing us with resources. And today, through our law director, we were able to meet with the Ohio Narcotics Intelligence Center, and they actually address not only narcotics crimes, but narcotics crimes that are connected to violence and gun violence in communities. And they gave us some fantastic resources to be able to use through their agency, which gives advanced forensic data to help connect the dots and to help us solve crime. And we actually asked them about the 5 hotspots in the city of Lorain. And if we provided them with data, if they could help us maybe connect the dots and see how some of these criminals are related, how a lot of these crimes are related, and that it's a few in our community that are committing these crimes. And they overwhelmingly told us that they would help us in any way. There's an office in Cleveland, there's an office in Columbus, there's one in Toledo, there's one in Cincinnati, but we'd probably be using Cleveland or Columbus. But, you know, we want you to know, as members of council, that we're not going to rest. We're not going to let bad guys to take over our city. And we're going to use every resource available, not only from our Lorraine Police Department, but also from the state of Ohio, to go after the bad guys. And if you want to do crime, we're going to come after you. It's just that simple. Now, on another note, the police are still investigating the incident at Lakeview Park. So please, don't jump to conclusions about what happened there. It's still under investigation. So I think that we need to realize that our police will be having a press conference shortly. I'm not sure if it will be later on this evening or tomorrow, but they'll give you more details. So don't jump to conclusions and think that you know or have any idea of what happened at Lakeview Park on Saturday. Whatever happened is a tragedy. And the young man who died, you know, we really feel sorry for him and his family. My wife was at Lorraine High School a couple weeks ago and actually registered him for him to vote. So, I mean, these kind of things happen, and that's why it's so important to keep firearms out of the hands of people that are under the age of 21. They're just not responsible enough to have a firearm. And I think there's a reason that we've made it 21 to have a firearm. That brain up there isn't fully developed, and we get it in our hands, and sometimes things happen that we don't intend to happen. But wait for the police to give their press release. Don't jump to conclusions, and let's all go after the bad guys, and let's make Lorraine a better place for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Item 5, correspondence from directors, boards, and commissions.
There is none.
Item 6, correspondence from other governmental agencies.
We have correspondence received from the Ohio Division of Liquor Control advising of a new D5 permit application for 180 Place LLC at 1804 East 28th Street in the 6th Ward.
Mr. Arroyo,
I'm in support of this 100%.
Ms. Henley, Ms. Springowski,
Support.
please vote.
The motion carries unanimously.
Item B,
Item B is correspondence received from the Ohio Division of Liquor Control advising of a new D5, D6 permit application for 180 Place LLC at 1806 East 28th Street in the 6th Ward. And if you could please make a motion for both of those to authorize me as the clerk to notify the board that no complaints have been heard.
All right.
Thank you.
Mr. Arroyo,
Again, 100% support of this, and would like to make a motion for Ms. Dahl to go ahead and file this for the city.
Ms. Springowski,
Support.
please vote.
I'd like to make a comment real quick before we vote.
Please proceed.
I just wanted to commend the new owners of this property. It was a landmark in South Lorraine for decades. It closed down earlier this year, and it took a young lady with a vision to purchase both of the properties. Have been remodeling it since she purchased it just a few months ago, making it a new place for at least six apartments upstairs, and it's going to be a new restaurant, stepping into some big shoes with a big vision. But I believe that it's going to be a great place for South Lorraine again. So thank you.
Thank you. Please vote.
Motion carries unanimously.
Item 7, correspondence from the general public.
We have correspondence from Victor Delitska regarding the proposed ordinance sleeping in public places.
Ms. Springowski,
Motion to receive and file, please.
Mr. Demakia,
Support.
please vote.
The motion carries unanimously.
Item 8, public comments.
We have 3 members of the public signed up to speak this evening. Our first speaker is Brian Baker, and the topic is item 11A on this evening's agenda.
Thank you very much.
He ran for county
You
commissioner.
can turn on your microphone, please.
First of all, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak to you tonight. I come here in support of I think your resolution, your legislation 11A, it's issue 21 and 22. I come as a proud grandparent of 5 kids in Lorraine schools. My one granddaughter is at Kent State. She received her early diploma from Lorraine Community College. I have another granddaughter that's going to graduate this year. There's a lot of positive things out there that are happening at this school, and I think, and I was here when they worked on the legislations to build those schools. We cannot build brand new schools and not have teachers in them. What you have to remember on the funding is they cut about $10 million last year from about July to make sure that they could stay in their budget. They also lost $4.1 million from the state and the federal government. And if anybody didn't watch last week, and I think you guys know about it, is because the county cut another $1 million. That's $15.1 million that have been cut. Their only funding stream is property taxes. If we don't fund these schools as them being your largest employer in this city, you guys will see the repercussions from that in about a year from now, because they will end up having to cut employees. It's not good for us. As we built the schools probably 25 years ago, it was to do so that we could bring businesses and show them we could train and have qualified people that were educated and come back here. The other thing I would leave you with, the last piece that I would leave you with is, in January, I think the building tax comes off. So the residents will see a reduction this year for their taxes. So the renewals are very important. The second renewal is a 10-year emergency. Next year, if it comes back, it has to come back as new money. It doesn't come back as a renewal. So that means their taxes will go up. It'll go up with the value of their home. It won't be the emergency at the level, so there will be an increase. It's very important that this gets passed this year. With that, I would encourage all of you to support this very much. Mr. Sturgill is going to talk about it too, because I was here to help you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Our next speaker is Stephen Sturgill, and his topic is also item 11A on the agenda.
I think they made this for short people. Again, Stephen Sturgill, a proud, and I always start with this, 1990 graduate of Lorraine Admiral King High School. So I spent almost all my life actually in Lorraine, Ohio, and just like Mr. Baker, all 3 of my kids went to Lorraine City Schools and graduated from Lorraine High. So proud supporter, proud member of Lorraine City Schools. But on behalf of Dr. Graham, we want to talk about issues 21 and 22, and we can't stress this enough. This is not new money. Okay, this renewal is not a tax increase. These renewals were passed in 1990 and in 2010. All right. So again, if you can't thank you enough for your support. I think Mr. Baker said enough about our renewal levy. But again, we need to keep stressing to the community: your taxes will not increase. Actually, you're going to make less because we have money coming off from one of our bond issues. And these 2 issues 21 and 22 are not a tax increase. Again, thank you for your support, and we really appreciate it.
Bullshit.
Our final speaker this evening is Aaron Knapp, and the topic is Security City Hall.
Good evening, Aaron Knapp, and I'm here to speak tonight about the new security policies in Lorraine City Hall. I stand here as a citizen who was stopped at the door of my own city hall. Auxiliary officers detained me for like 10 minutes and refused entry until the mayor had to come down and escort me. I had no weapon, no threat, no misconduct. My name was on my shirt. My only intent was to engage my government. This wasn't an isolated error. It's a direct result of an August 25th memo directive that was signed by Director Ray Carriott, ordering auxiliary staff to stop citizens, ask why they're here, and refuse entry without an appointment. The memo turns the People's Building into a checkpoint, and now the same policy has been used to jail a man for 30 days, and that Judge Mihawk sentenced James Mauricio to contempt for not telling officers and the auxiliary his destination in City Hall. In the video, the judge says the whole building is a secure building and no recording is allowed, and that's just false and dangerous. City Hall is not a courthouse, not a jail, and it's not the private property of the city officials. It's the people's house, governed by Ohio Revised Code 149.43 and 121.22, which guarantees open access, open record,